cookie crumbs everywhere because I'm the cookie monster. Hello. Hey guys, what's up? I am going through the inbox, going through the questions. And here's one that is actually quite frequent. And I know people ask me this because I moved from Dallas to LA with $0. Like I didn't have no money except for my rent money for 3 months. So valid question to ask. Also, even when I started my business in Dallas, I didn't have any money. I started in the negative in my bank, like my bank account was in the red. Okay, I took a leap of faith. I got a salon suite before I actually had a license. So that was dumb, but I did it and it worked. So I don't knock anybody that does that because you gotta do what you gotta do. But I was like, look, I'm gonna do everything I can while I'm trying to walk on this water. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to California, long story short, in Dallas, built a 6-figure salon business, and just got burnt out. I was making so much money and I was giving it all away. I didn't feel worthy of the money. I felt guilty because people around me weren't, and I just felt bad. I just wanted to give it. I just kept giving it away. So anyway, I got overwhelmed and just everything was happening. So I moved to California just to get some fresh air. I didn't even know why. I just felt in my spirit that I should go. And I took that leap of faith, you guys. And I travel a lot. And I will tell you, I've been to so many countries. I need to count how many countries I've been to. And I've been to almost every city in the United States. Seen one city, seen them all. That's just like when you're singing. I used to do private parties and like club gigs. Sing in one club, you sing at them all. Like literally, you can drop me in any country or city. I have literally sung at so many different clubs and parties and events, and the reaction is the same. So I think the stress, the fear of the unknown is what makes people like really, really paranoid. But like, thank you, Amy. But I don't know. I'm a daredevil too. So I'm just like, what am I going to die from this? Like I've had guns held to my head. I've been beat up. Like it can't be any worse than that. So I'm just going to go for it because what is horrible is not doing what your soul wants to do. What is horrible is living a life that literally you looking at everybody else wondering when is my turn instead of creating your turn. So I get the question a lot about, like moving to another city. And I know it's because I moved from Dallas to LA and I just took a leap of faith. I didn't even know anyone, but let me just tell you guys how crazy it is when you decide something. When I made up my mind, I was literally asleep and I just remember like, I'm going to move to California, and I felt it in my gut. I follow my gut. I felt that in my gut. And I was like, you know what? That's happening. I don't know when, I don't know how, but that is happening. And so it's faith. The reason why people don't want to do this, and there's people who are very, very practical and they teach you practical goal setting and you can go the practical way. I'm not that person. I don't believe that I have to live a life of practicality. There are some things that you need to be practical about, you know what I'm saying? Praying and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But not like a job is a job. You can create your own job. You can decide what kind of income you want to make and then work towards that. That's the world you live in. You can say all you want about some benefits and some insurance, but when you make a lot of money, you can afford the doctor visit too. So chill, man. But you got kids. I get it. Your kids, whatever. I get it. I almost died. I was in the hospital. Who you think paid them bills? Okay, that was big. So don't even get me started on the dental bills that are all cash. Tens of thousands of dollars. But the point is, so you guys stop letting something about, but like nobody can pay me what I'm gonna pay me because I'm gonna always be upgrading my paycheck on a regular basis. Does that make sense? So that's the way my brain works. So also, I'm not gonna be homeless. Like it's just I'm not available to be homeless. So knowing that, I move in faith and I look for flashes of inspiration. And so also you just be a freaking good person too. Because when I moved to California, the way that I even found my roommate was because I was helping someone. So when you live a life of helping people, I was helping someone do something on their iPad. And then we just became like homies. And over a random conversation, I figured out that we knew the same people. And she was like, oh, I'm renting a room in my house in LA, 10 minutes from the airport. That was because I was helping her. So also live a life of genuinely helping people and live a life of expectancy of opportunity. Like I just believe that when I walk into the airport, things are going to happen. And they always do. Like people upgrade my seats, like whatever. Like you have to, that's an energy and a way of living. So everything is always lifestyle. But anyway, so I decided here's the practical parts of moving to another city and building a business. Here's why I say business and not brand. I think people overrate this whole brand thing. I literally saw Oprah say that stuff is overrated. She was like, I don't even know. She's like, people keep asking me about my brand as if I tried to do that. And I think that the really, really people, like the really good people, I don't think that you have to try to be I think that you just be. I think being is the brand. And then people are going to naturally get your drift. Like you're going to naturally catch Mariah Carey because Mariah Carey is Mariah Carey. Like she never like jolted of any. Kamora Lee Simmons, these people, they were being. And so we got the brand that they are. They didn't, because they be like it just is. And so as they evolve, we evolve with them. If you're in the Beehive, how many of you guys are in the Beehive? If you don't know what the Beehive is, then you're definitely not in the Beehive. Let me see how many Beehivers are here on the live stream. If you think about it, Beyonce's brand, you don't have to be, I don't have to know her to look at the fact that I grew up with Beyonce. When Destiny's Child came out, I remember where I was at. I would have to sneak and listen to the music, right? If you think about, they gave us a presentation. So from that perspective, you definitely show people how to treat you. So if that's what you want to call your brand, okay. But I'm not trying to be a brand. I'm trying to be me. So if I'm feeling fabulous, then that's what you're going to get, darling. Okay. If I just decided to do my live stream in my fur, then that's how I feel. Naturally, when people come around, even in general, like in dating, ladies, I don't brand how I'm going to date, but I date guys that open doors. They don't try no crap. Like, what? My standard. It's because I'm being it. So you definitely need to be, capital B-E. And if you want to say be your brand, then cool. But I think you just should be who you are and where you desire to go and how you want to be treated. And so like Mariah Carey, she's my fave. The brand is so fabulous because that's her. Like, the way she is. I have friends that work with Mariah Carey. Like she changes clothes multiple times during a studio session. You can't help but give her the diva crown. You know what I'm saying? Like Queen B is Queen B because even from the time they came out, she was consistently seen. And every time you saw her, her look and her mannerisms and what they want you to buy into is consistent. And so, but they're being at some point. I mean, you're like being like, it's an artist. I'm an artist. Here's the art. Here's the work. I want to give you this energy and this feeling. Beyonce is girl power. Beyonce is sex appeal. Beyonce is curves. Beyonce is big hair. Those are the things. That's what she wanted to be. And you know that she's influenced by Tina Turner and all these people. But I don't know. I mean, I guess you could craft it. But I also think you should just be your freaking self. Like, and if your self decides to wear fur today in 80-degree weather, then that's who you are. That's you. So just be you, be more you all the time. Boom, there it is. So also the frequency matters. Like Beyonce is the queen. Like, look at Coachella, look at all the things. When do you not know Beyonce? Even when she off and quiet, her songs are still being pounded. Like the frequency matters. So if you're in business for yourself, but you're not frequent in any, in your marketing, what are you talking about brand? A brand is how I feel about you as a consumer. But if I never see you, then there was nothing happening. Or whatever. And so I just think that you need to look at, when you look at moving to another city, and we're talking about Beyonce, and that's way unreachable. When you look at another city, when I moved to LA, for example, or even if I wanted to move to, I don't know, another state now, I'm going to figure out who am I selling to in my business, right? Who am I selling to? Write this down, y'all. Write this down. This is what I did in LA. I was like, okay, who do I want to target? What group of people do I want to serve? And you have to go into a major, detailed thing. It can't be, I want to reach women. There's a million freaking women, and I'm not for every woman. My business name in LA, Short Hair Divas LA. You're in LA, because LA is like all these little cities that are like an hour away, whatever. So I made very, very clear, I'm in LA, okay? I like short hair divas. I could have said short hair women, short hair whatever. I said divas on purpose because divas has an expectation. And so short hair divas LA is very specific. So I'm selling to someone who would identify themselves as a short hair diva. Naturally, they came in and they were like walking like, let me show you how all the divas came in. Naturally, because of the name, even if they weren't and they wanted to be, they came in like this. Hi, I'm here for my appointment. Hi. Hey, hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. That's how they came in, honey, because what they saw before they got to me and also how I was is that. And so there you have it. But that's who I am. So whether I was at work or not, if you come to my house, I don't even think about some stuff that I have or do until other people come around my space and they're like, wow, you have this, you have that, you have this. Because I am this. So I don't have to, I'm just being myself. It's how I feel. So you have to be you. And I think that, at some point that became like everybody wants to be a clone. Just be you. Like that's the answer. Be yourself. And then who are you serving, you guys? So I knew even if I wanted to, you could also make up a brand. If you ever look at like a lot of the stories behind Ty Lopez, a lot of people who know him say that he just decided who he wanted to be known as. And he just put the Ferrari, he put all the stuff to go with that person. And then boom, that's who everybody knows him as. He actually took some money from somewhere, put it all in advertising. That was a huge risk, but it worked. He knew what you wanted to see. So I just think that a lot of small businesses put so much effort on brand and it's not even consistent. Everybody's going to take these little photo shoots where everybody look the same. And I think that's just a cheesy version. So I think branding is definitely a way of being, okay? And it needs to be like, how do I want people to treat me? You know what I'm saying? Like in general, like I said, if I'm on a date, my treatment, I could go on 5 dates. All of them opening up the doors, pulling out my chair, and y'all, we going to a fabulous place. Like that's just the norm, that's the standard, but it has to do with who I am being. They already know I can't take this chick to like, whatever. Like I got to whatever. Like that's just a standard. So your being is everything because that's just the way that it is. So next thing, once you pick a group of people, I moved to LA, I picked a group of people that I wanted to sell to. For example, short hair divas LA. Then I said, well, shoot, where are those people? Where are those people? Where are those people? Somebody say, where my people at? Where my girls at? From the front to back, you was feeling that. Put one hand up, can you repeat that? Try to take my man, see I don't need that. Who remembers that? Anybody remember that? Just me? So listen, then you have to say, where are the people? Where are my people? Where are my people? Where are my people? Key words, my people. Now, I'm getting ready to teach this in really, really, really detail. Each section, I'm giving you guys a sneak preview of what actually is releasing in my sales bootcamp. If you guys are not in my sales bootcamp, what are you doing? Do you need more clients and do you need more income? I'm inviting you to the altar, darling. Let me throw some holy water on you. I don't want to put my fingers in my good, clean drinking water. Holy water. Come to the altar right now. Okay? Go to LakeishaMichelle.com and you will see the link to join. Some of you guys were asking me to invoice you. You can put in the chat box, invoice me if you don't want to pay on the PayPal thing or whatever. Now, I see you guys saying, where my people at? Keisha said, love that song. Right. Do you have hitchhiker's thumb? What? I don't know what that is. Is this a spammer person? Remove. If you say stupid stuff, you're getting removed. Block. Okay, so I love it. Courtney says, where my people at? Yes, also call. I love it. Okay, so now that I knew the group of people, and I did this in Dallas too, you guys. Anywhere, put me in any city, like anywhere. This is what's going to happen. And it's going to require muscle. It's going to require work. Like the whole thing of not doing anything, like once you discover where and who, once you have a destination, there are some things that you need to do consistently. A few small things consistently will get you paid, okay? And then you have money to scale up and then invest in other things. So who do you want to sell to? Short Hair Divas LA. Where are those people? What type of person would go to Short Hair Divas LA, right? Where is the energy of this person? Where does she hang out? blah, blah, blah. So like I went into detail about this and I made a list of where I was going to find her. And a lot of this, guys, when you're moving to a new city, you've got to make a plan, but be fluid and flexible in that plan because you're in a new city. And so you also have to be comfortable with talking to people. I literally would go to people that I didn't know in the mall and say, where are the Black women? And I would hold up a picture, or either I would be looking like the part and I would say, where? I was always looking like the part, let's be clear. But you know what I'm saying? Like I would be like, where are the women? For example, if I was natural, I don't sell this. I don't want to do nobody hair they look like this. So my ladies look like Halle Berry. So I would pull up a Halle Berry picture and I would say, hey, where are the people that look like this, right? And so then they would say, a lot of people will be like, you're weird. Leave me alone. And I'd be like, okay, thanks. And I would go to the next person. I'm not in my emotions. That person doesn't know me. I can give 2 F's about that person, just like they don't care about me. I just want what I want. Where are my people? Number 3, how do I get in front of them? Because sometimes it's not in person to person. It's going to be on the internet. Okay, so who do they follow? What magazines do they read? What websites, blogs are they on? Like, how do I get in front of these people? Can I do a free article? Can I collab? Can I go do a pop-up shop at a boutique in the city? Like, who do I need to connect myself with? See, business has to do with you getting out of the way of who you think you are and becoming the person that you want to be perceived as. So when I moved to LA, I'm a boss. I'm in the Cardi B mode. I was like, I'm a boss and I'm looking for these chicks and this is how we rocking, period, right? And so then all the other ladies was like, I'm a boss too. I like you. I was like, yeah. Like, I'm just going to come here and dominate because I am. That is all. I don't need to give you no excuses. I'm just giving you guys an announcement. Okay, so I still get calls from LA for this, you guys, because I just made a decision that this is where I want to go. And so you have to say, who am I selling to? Where are these people? How do I get in front of them, right? And then are you the vibe that attracts and interests them? Because a lot of times, guys, how many of you guys have experienced somebody who said, like, people message me all the time and say they're going to increase my Instagram, but they only got like, you have the same amount of Instagram that I have. Why would I hire you? It doesn't make any sense. Like, people are going to look at that at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, no thanks. I'm not knocking you as a beginner, but I just don't see how you're going to do and you don't have. Like, how am I going to be a short-haired diva? If I'm out, I need to be getting compliments on my hair. So do my clients. So that's a lifestyle. There's an energy and a track. So they need to look at me and say, yes, girl, even when my hair is natural, if I'm out and I have some champagne and I'm in the vibes and I'm in the things and I'm on the things, we're divas. And so we're fabulous. And so fabulous agrees with fabulous. And so fabulous people, we just go, oh my God. And then we have conversation and then you just never know. And so there's a vibe and you have to be in that energy of the vibe, like, or you're not going to attract that. You can't walk up to me smelling like all of the cigarettes from last week talking about you're going to help me do anything because you stink. So my vibe, the type of customer that I am for any business doesn't involve anyone who smokes cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a silly example, but it's exactly how it is. You are always a vibe, a match for someone. So keep that in mind, okay? Seriously, like, oh my God, I was getting my massage and this person just kept breathing on me. Like, I was like, oh my God. I'm trying to lay here and relax and all I'm getting is hot breath. You smell like lunch. I don't even know what Fritos mixed with. It's too much. Throw the whole massage away. I'm complete. I must leave now before my nose hairs are just all in a wreck. So you guys, it's like, why would you go? Why would I walk into certain types of restaurants? Why would I walk into certain, because it's a match. You match something. Okay. So how many tips have I given you? Who do you want to sell to? Where are those people? How do you get in front of them? Are you the vibe that attracts and interests them? That is so important. So I got really strategic and I started to go to the different hotels and the different places. And I just did my best to be out. It was uncomfortable because I didn't know anyone. And my friends, they so old, they'll never want to go nowhere. They got to go to bed at 7 o'clock. So I was like, y'all get on my nerves because I got a bunch of friends in LA, but all my friends are like 40, 50. They're like, girl, I'm tired. I'm just going to have me some Moscato and sit and just chill tonight. Rightfully so. They have their big houses and everything already. I ain't got time. And I'm never satisfied. I want to be out amongst the peeps and see what I can see and see what I can see. So you also have to have the mind of that. Like, you can't move to a new city and just hope that people are going to fall out the sky. While we leverage the internet, we also need to leverage the fact that I can go out, get dressed, and get people, period. That is the way that it goes. Okay? Catch the vibes. Where my people at? Yes, real energy. Not bad energy. I mean, it's so important. Like, energy is everything. So here's the other thing. Who, where, how, are you the vibe? Yes, are you the vibe? Because a lot of people are like asking for customers, even on the internet. You're like doing a live stream. I always tell people, cut off the camera, cut off the volume, and you're going to see the energy of the person. Like, if I just scroll my timeline and cut the volume off and you're like this, you're supposed to be like, some of these coaches, I don't even know what they be talking about, spiritual something. I'll be like, what are you selling? I'm confused. But if I cut the volume off, you just look depressed. It looks very uninteresting. You're not a vibe for me, darling. And the people that you're going to attract are probably depressed and like not a vibe for you. I mean, they're not going to be into whatever you're talking about. It's just a mess. Just a mess. So, not interested. So you have to be a match. And also, you can attract clients who got the money to pay you, but then they're all negative. And then you look up one day like, why is everything negative in my life? Because you were negative and you attracted all these negative people. Or you were like a little, like, you just a skeptical person. If you're a skeptical person, you're going to attract skeptical clients. All my clients would prepay for their appointments. They would come in and we're just fabulous. We just believe in fabulosity. And it wasn't about how much money you did or didn't have. It was an energy. It was a vibe. It doesn't matter if you make 20,000 or 200,000 or 2 million. There was a vibe, because my clients, actually, they were all in those price ranges. But the energy, everybody got along. Nobody was weird or rude or messy. We're inclusive because I'm that way. So it was about working with what you have and being fabulous where you are. So that energy attracted the women. And then we became this amazing group of women that they were getting their hair done, but everybody was like kicking it. It was a spot to kick it. And I did my part on what is the environment that this woman wants to come into. Again, who is she? How does she roll? So I invested in a huge wall-sized gold mirror that comes with 2 men to move it, right? Because you have to I invested in that. I got silk drapes made, gold drapes made. I went and got the candle, what you call them, things that sit up from the ground, that's gold. I went and got the acrylic chairs and all of those things. We had cups with gold letters on them. Each cup had like whatever. And we had wine and champagne and all of the things, because there's a vibe that I'm trying to curate here. So also, when they saw my marketing and when they saw whatever videos I was putting out, they could see the background was fabulous. So a lot of that establishment of who I am was unspoken because it was who I be. Woo! That's it. I'm done. Like that part right there. Share this video if you enjoyed the information, but we're about to dig deep into this for the next 30 days. If you know that you want to actually step into being that energy, that source, that fire for your clientele, you want to look at who you want to sell to, where they are, how you get in front of them, what's the vibe and energy, how do you make your life, just how do you exude what attracts them? And then how do you have an offer that they would want within the next 30 days, within the next 7 days, within the next 14 days? Right now, what's that offer, right? What's that offer? And it's about consistency. Again, if we look at a Beyonce, when Beyonce first got started, if you look at who she is now, you saw a pinch of that back in the day at the very first Destiny Child or even their old practice rehearsal videos. You saw that Sasha Fierce coming out because it was who she was. And the more she evolved, the more her she became as an artist. I don't believe, most artists, even me on stage, I do stuff on stage that I wouldn't do in person. You know what I mean? Like, it's because it's the artist. Like the artist has a brand and a persona, and there it is, right? And so you guys, it's about being. So the brand that we love and know, is because she was just being that. And so then we naturally got like, oh, Beyonce don't play. Oh, Beyonce on the radio. Oh, Beyonce is going to kill it, because that's what she delivered. That's what her standard was. And she simply showed up frequently. So if you completely just continuously show up, listen, you don't have to, I'm not super like, I miss days. Like, I'm not always perfect and like, consistent, but I'm like imperfectly consistent, right? Like, it's like an imperfect version, but I showed that crap up. And it's the only reason that I was able to take myself from behind the salon chair, trading time for money, okay, into creating whatever comes to my soul. Like, I literally create whatever comes to my soul and make a living from it. So that comes, and I did it in another city where no one knew me, right? And that comes from you actually being, and it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Somebody type in the comments, lifestyle, right? And even with Beyonce, yes, there's still a target market. Think about it. They went for girl power. It was girl power all day long. Me, myself, and I, crazy in love. It's all of the conversations that your girlfriend, you have had. I'm so crazy about this person. Even the songs about even me, myself, and I, where it's like, I can't believe I believe that Negro. Like, those lyrics are the women's top issues. That's still smart marketing. 50 Cent said he made Go Shawty, it's your birthday. He said, literally, I said, what can I make that literally won't die? He said, a birthday song, because every day is somebody's birthday. So even then, there's an interview, Google it, find it. Even then, he knew, who am I targeting? People obsessed with their birthdays. Yes, guys, my eye's getting better. Thanks for noticing. Oh, it's coming down. I need to go put some eye drops in it. Okay, so I really have to learn how to live the lifestyle. That's my biggest problem. And I think that living the lifestyle sometimes doesn't mean go and do some things that you don't need to be doing. It means whatever you are now, like even in my little $4.99 bedroom apartment, I was a diva. Even then, I had satin sheets. They were pink. And I had zebra curtains. Why I thought that was fly, I don't know. But I was a diva, though. That was the level of diva that I was. And the diva got different. The more I made, the more I grew up and just thought, okay, girl, really? But you just grow. And I still have always been at steakhouses, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. And so you have to look at your life and go, like, seriously, it's as simple as like little things make your little things. You can't have holy draws. You can't have the raggedy bra. You can't have none. You got to smell good when nobody's around. Like, that's lifestyle. Lifestyle means that it has nothing to do with the condition. It's who you are. So I'm using that as an example. But you like she smells amazing right now. She's completely oiled up and just like fabulous. For me, that's a lifestyle. Like, if you go to my car is clean. For me, you ever get in somebody's car? I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh God, that's me. When your car look like a dumpster, okay? That's just you. I can't even function that way. Like, I can't with all the mess and stuff. That's not how I work. It's a lifestyle. If you don't clean your car, pay someone. But honey, darling, diva. And so it's a lifestyle. And you work towards it. There's no judgment if your car looks like that. Mine doesn't. It's just preference, right? We all have our things. But lifestyle means that it's a way of being. Like I'm not working out because I'm going to Jamaica tomorrow. I'm working out because I care about my heart. And I know that working out is healthy and good for me. It's self-care. It clears my mind. I feel amazing. It's my life. So it has nothing to do with the condition. So, moral of the story, you need to decide who you want to sell to. Where are these people? How do you get in front of them? And make sure that you're the vibe that attracts and interests them. Because at some point, it's not about going and chasing people. Like, I think at the beginning, people try to undermine the fact that you can go to Walmart and pass out flyers. But I'm with Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't follow him, follow him. But I'm with him on that old school hustle still works. So some of you guys, especially if you're in like Alabama somewhere, your people they don't even know how to use them. You have to go to Walmart and dominate that space. Go there being fly and say, hey guys, follow me. This is the new way that we're rolling in Hootown, Alabama. That's the way that it goes. Like, that's what you do. You set the standard. You be the brand. You go out and get the people. Sometimes your people are not on the internet yet. I'm going to just say this. Black people, especially hairdressers. So many black hairdressers be like, I'm not computer savvy. Oh, I'm not with that yet. Like, you're going to get an award. That's not even cute. That's embarrassing. You're going to be left behind. You don't get no award for being outdated. You need to be like, oh, shoot, let me get with the times. And everything's on YouTube. So there actually is no excuse besides you need to figure it out and stop like BSing yourself. Because if you got kids, they didn't ask to be born. So like, why are you just going to be living a broke life? Because they're just born into broke life. Like, give them something better than you have. Anyway. Freeman almost got hit trying to give you a plastic cup the other day. I mean, why was he trying to give me plastic, darling? Give me some glass. That's my free. But let me tell you why he gave me plastic. Free know I don't like to wash dishes. So he was just kind of like, why are you going to make dishes? And you know you don't like to wash dishes. That's my boo. Clean to step my bike, always clean. I know that's right. Now, you know, I had, if you guys follow me for any length of time, I had my little gold bicycle. And it was so cute. It had speakers. It had like the baskets. My bike was luxurious. Everybody used to make fun of me and laugh because they were just like, who takes that much pride in their bike? Me. Thanks. I bought a CD from a guy in Walmart today just because he was hustling. Exactly. Yo, them $20 add up. You guys are hilarious. Think great about you and want what? Yes, think great about yourself and want better for yourself. Yes, that is the moral of the story. Now, that is definitely a Southern thing that we do. We feel like you can always be better, dress better, look better, smell better. That is a way of living. But it also goes over into like your life, like everything. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So like is your bed made? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little things actually matter. So hopefully you guys got this. I tell my friends I am a giant. I love it. Oh, look, Free's on Facebook. I just switched over to Facebook. Let me look at the comments. Yes. Lifestyle. That's when I started the phrase Beyonce-fy. I mean, I love looking at people who are really, truly like, I just thought that it was perfect what Oprah said. Oprah's like trying to figure that out versus just being, because you just be. And my friend has a business that says be your brand, be the brand. Like, it's just you. And you get to tell people who, like, everything you do, say, walk, move, talk, the way you live is saying something about you. And so it naturally, it's just like, not that you have to go and create, but like Tony Robbins said, he created who you see today. He decided that this is who I'm going to be. And he created, the way he says, I created that MFer. I was like, I love it. Anyway, if you guys want to join me in my sales camp, this is what we're doing. We're focusing on all of these topics that we talked about today. And the doors are about to close. And where do you go? LakeishaMichelle.com. You can sign up, and it's only $97. That's your investment. That's $25 a week to focus on increasing your customers and your sales, and to focus on becoming and being an energetic match for that type of clientele and business that you want to build. It's a continual practice. I'm not going to stop practicing that. Like, I'm moving to another level, and that's my goal, is like I'm just living it out. Like, that's what you do. But when I dropped into a new city, moral of the story, dropped into a new city, I didn't know anyone. I went, who am I selling to? Where are they? How do I get in front of them? And I need to be the vibe that attracts them. And then I need to create an offer that I need to create a way to consistently be in their face all the time. So what I did was leverage the internet as well as in person, going out and being where those people are. And people keep asking me, like, how do you do that? It's like, just once you know who you're serving. If I know I want to talk to divas, where are divas on a Thursday evening? They're at happy hour. In Texas, they're going to be at Grand Lux. They're going to be at Papa Do's. They're going to be at the little sushi place at North Park Mall. That's where the divas go. And so that's where I'm going to be. And if you don't know, you have to figure it out and stop saying I don't know and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to figure this out. Let me figure out where this type of woman who drives this car, works this kind of job, where's her happy hour spots, right? You'll be surprised when you actually have an expectancy to receive and to understand and to figure it out. Things will start to pop up in your world. And then you're like, oh my gosh, boom, figured that out. People will say something, you'll run into someone, and then it's just everything just falls into place. I love it. Nope, no mediocre. I love it. It ain't even, somebody said it's boring to be broke. It ain't even boring. It's a whole nother level of, it's beyond boring. Take care of yourself and press. See you next time. Where are you guys? What countries are you guys from? Thanks. Okay, YouTube, I love you. Okay, you guys, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. You can join the sales class for a limited time. It's closing. And if you know that you want to work on making your offers, putting yourself out there repeatedly, consistently, getting a few habits and tactics and doing them repeatedly so that you can get an amazing result, that's what we're working on. If you know you want support with that, you just want to be an energy of people that are all focused on increase of clientele and income, then I would love to have you in the Mo Clients, Mo Money boot camp. And it starts today, May 13th. Doors are closed. We'll probably leave it open for a couple more days. But yeah, that's it. Any questions, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. The chat box is always there. And I love you for watching. Hopefully this helped you, realizing that when you go to a new city, you need to be seen frequently and you need to be seen how you want to be treated. And so, you know, first impression is everything. And so you're in a new city, you have your standards, you have your way that you want to be known. Start with that and then only go up from there. And that is what I did in LA, and it worked. I literally had a jam-packed business, was able to transition from being behind the chair and create another business that gave me more freedom and time where I can work from wherever. And it's just been going really cool ever since, deciding that I get to write the way that my story goes. You guys, so I want to encourage you to remember that. And even though you don't know something, just trust that it's going to show up to you, and then be looking for the answers because they're all around you and they're actually really, really simple. Jamaica. Oh, cool. I'm headed to Jamaica. So that's going to be fun. I'll be live streaming. Powerful, be seen how you want to be treated. Yes. Blessings fall like rain. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome, Stephanie. Cool. So I'm out. I'm going to send this to my email list, but I just wanted to answer. I get this question a lot. I'm going to start just going through, copy and pasting the questions in the thing and just email and answering them here and sending them out. I love you guys. I shall see you soon. LakeishaMichelle.com. Join the camp, guys. Stop saying, oh my God, how am I going to get $97? If that's what you're thinking, because if that's what you're thinking, then you definitely need to be in the camp. Or if you just need some new energy, maybe you don't know what to sell, you're going to sell. Maybe you just need to boost and just get back into that sales mentality because you've been kind of chilling. This is the place for you. We're going to have a lot of fun, and it's a small, intimate boot camp. And yeah, LakeishaMichelle.com. Peace out, guys. Bye.